Hey guys, so in this lesson, we're going to be talking about splints and anatomical splints. Before I begin, you might want to pause this for a second, grab, a piece of paper, something like that, to write some notes down to help you out when you're answering some questions after you watch a couple videos, all right? We're going to be talking about splints. So a splint is a rigid or a flexible piece of material that is used to hold in place, hold together, protect, and immobilize, have something not move, an injured part of your body. And when we talk about the difference between a regular splint, which is a piece of material, and an anatomical splint, the difference between the two is that an anatomical splint is that you're using another part of your own body as the splint, and you're putting it together, wrapping it with something, or in this case, tape, to use as a splint for the injured finger in this case, or even your leg or any other part of your body, um, to immobilize and keep in place and protect the injured part of your body. So how do we know what to use? So let's say on my finger I have an injured finger. Let's say it's this finger right here. It's injured. Okay? So I banged my finger, or I hit the knuckle, or it's lopsided, something. Hit my finger, and I have to use one of my other fingers to use as a splint for the middle finger. How do I know which finger, this one or this one, to use? The way that you know which other finger to use as the splint is whatever finger is closest in size to the injured finger, right? So I would kind of put my fingers together here, and as you look at it, you can see that my pointer finger is a little bit taller than my ring finger, and it matches more to my middle finger. So in this case for me, I would use this as my splint for my injured middle finger, and I would tape these two fingers together. Okay? Usually in class right now, I would have you guys in partners. I would have tape available. You guys would get into partners, and you would splint each other's fingers together and figure out which finger to use as the splint and do that correctly. You don't do it on yourself, you do it to somebody else, and you're giving first aid. So in the next video, you're going to see a video of me putting the splint and using tape on my wife, and I'm going to go over a couple other little facts there too. So don't forget to keep your paper with you to take notes, and hopefully you took some notes on this video too.